It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police have now identified a young woman whose body was found on a track at Redhead over the weekend. Two bushwalkers made the grim discovery on Saturday. Her death isn't being treated as suspicious. Meanwhile, police believe a body found floating in the Hunter River at Morpeth on Friday night is a missing lawn man. An autopsy will be carried out today to determine the cause of death. It's believed the dog which attacked a young girl at Valentine on Saturday has since been put down. The Alaskan Malamute bit the 8-year-old after she tried to pat it by reaching underneath a fence while playing with some friends. Constable Justin Hirano says the girl lost her right hand in the attack and continues to recover in the John Hunter Hospital.
The child was treated at the scene for serious injuries to her right arm and conveyed to hospital, where she underwent emergency surgery. A crime scene was established at the home and an investigation into the incident was commenced by Lake Macquarie Police and Lake Macquarie Council Rangers. Inquiries are continuing.
The Hunter's Westpac rescue helicopter has been kept busy with trips to the Central Coast and the Hunter Valley. The chopper airlifted a 16-year-old boy to the John Hunter Hospital with suspected neck injuries after he headbutted the nose of a surf life-saving rubber ducky yesterday during a training exercise at Budgewoi. They were also called to Westbrook near Singleton, where a 56-year-old man was crushed by a horse. Bulga and Camberwell could soon have access to improved water services, with Singleton Council chasing new funding. Council will submit 2 expressions of interest for funding as part of the state government's Water Security for Regions initiative. Commitment to fund the supply is yet to be made by Council, who's still waiting for the project planning and costing to be completed. General Manager Lindy Hyam says if successful, Council will still have to provide half the funding.
We will only be able to get funding for 50% of the capital costs, so we haven't got those fully funded at this stage, but we're working on that. And until such times as we know what those are and whether we're successful for the expressions of interest, then a determination will be made as to whether that's achievable or not.
The bushfire danger period kicks off this week in parts of the Hunter. From tomorrow, residents in Bulladila, Tea Gardens and Hawk's Nest will need a permit before doing any burn-offs. The Rural Fire Service says they were planning to start the bushfire period in October, but dry conditions over the past few weeks has prompted them to bring this forward by a month. The early findings of a new survey has identified controlling weeds and feral animals as the 2 biggest concerns for Hunter landholders. Hunter Local Land Services is encouraging all Hunter residents to take part in the survey so the key concerns can be addressed. General Manager Brett Miners says the survey will help focus efforts where there is greatest need.
We expect to be able to target our services to groups of landholders and to industries so that we can make sure that we're delivering the best value for them at the enterprise level and also at the industry level.
The survey is available on the Hunter Local Land Services website.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club, Fishing Expo, September 13.
The Newcastle North Stars will return from Melbourne as the Australian Ice Hockey League champions. The North Stars secured the Goodall Cup in overtime yesterday, with Brian Bale staying calm under pressure to put the match winner away in the 3rd minute of sudden death. The Knights' season is hanging in the balance tonight as Penrith take on Canberra. A Panthers victory would see the Knights relying on other results to dodge the wooden spoon in next week's final round, where they could be without Cade Snowden, who will face the judiciary this week. Coach Danny Badiris says Snowden would be a huge loss with the wooden spoon at stake.
No, once again, we don't get no advantage of someone getting put on report. So, but yeah, I don't know where Cade's charge sheet will be or what will happen, but we've got one more game to go and we need Cade Snowden playing.
And Terrigal Avoca have suffered another shock loss in against Newcastle City in the Black Diamond AFL finals, losing their 2nd straight game after going undefeated until the final round. They now face a sudden death game against Killarney Vale for a spot against City in the grand final. That's sport. I'm Jonathon Momsen.
To NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.